You're very welcome to your practice. This is going to be a version, a sequence of Candra Namaskar, which is a moon salutation. We're very used to practicing Surya Namaskar, sun salutations, where we start at the top of the mat standing, and that generates a lot of heat. So we're going to start at the back of the mat and in child's pose. And this will be a more fluid lunar base, so which is more feminine. And when we work with moon salutations, we're working with water and that magnetic pull of the moon. So we'll move the body as it's like moving a wave of the ocean, pushing back to the land, rising up into a full moon before we descend the moon back down to the earth. We're having this particular practice now because in the month of October, we have 2 full moons. One at the beginning, one at the end. And I'll be introducing these practices in the studio and also during the online classes. So this is for you to practice at home whenever you wish. You don't have to wait for a full moon. It can be a very good practice if you need to cool down. If you're generating a lot of heat or you're quite hot in the mind and just need a little bit of space, then Candra Namaskar will be a lovely practice. So when you're ready, we're going to start the back of the mat. And it's a little bit tighter and smaller than Balasana. You're a little seed, yeah? All cuddled in. We're going to practice 9 rounds, and within each salutation there's 12 movements. So as we progress, I'll start to name the movements, the postures, the transitions as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So right now when we come down into Balasana, we're actually starting at number 12, the final posture of 1 round, before we come up to 1. So the back of your mat, curling forward. Your hands can be palm face up, or you can let them rest in the soles of the feet. And this helps us be a little bit tighter, a little bit smaller. And just take a moment here. Feeling the breath draw in and then leave the body. Just like a wave coming into the shore and going back out to the sea. The next time you inhale, press your tops of your feet into the ground and press down to lift up, taking the arms wide and up, shaping the moon. As you exhale, come forward, you bow forward. And as you inhale, slide the hands forward, come up through kneeling and your plank, and we'll come all the way down. For this first one, we'll come to Cobra and inhale and release back. Bring hips back to heels, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, step the right foot forward, back knee down, crescent moon. Hands come down, lift the back leg, fold forward. Press into the feet, take the arms wide, rise up to a full moon. Moon descends as you fall forward and down. Stepping back, right foot back, back knee down, crescent moon. Hands press down, we come back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Coming forward through plank, and then we use the legs as we just transition into an up dog. We don't let the hips sink all the way down. Knees to the ground, untuck the toes, lift between the shoulders, come back through angry cat all the way back down to this seat. Take a full breath in and out. Press the feet into the ground. 1, shape the moon. 2, bowing forward. 3, a wave of the ocean. 4, come back to shore, downward facing dog. 5, step the right foot forward, back knee down, crescent moon. 6, folding forward, come into yourself. 7, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, right leg back, crescent moon, back knee down. 10, push back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 11, come through, wave of the ocean. 12, knees to the ground, lift between the shoulders, come back down and in, back to seed. 1, shape the moon. 2, bowing forward. 3, use all those movements that we practiced. We look after the back. Tuck the toes, lift between the shoulders, draw back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the heel, bend the knees, look forward, right foot forward, back knee down, crescent moon. 6, come into yourself as you fold forward. Push into the feet. 7, rise, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, right foot back and straight into crescent moon. 10, back to shore, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 11, the wave of the ocean. 12, knees to the ground, lift between the shoulders, lengthen the lower back, come back to the seed, in and down. Inhale, shape the moon. Exhale, bow down. 3, waves of the ocean. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon, right foot forward, back knee down. 6, come into yourself. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, crescent moon, right leg back, step back, back knee down. 10, back to shore, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 11, wave through to a supported upward facing dog. Transition smoothly, lift between the shoulders, knees to the ground, lengthen lower back. 12, down and in, back to the seat. And we'll stay here, take a couple of breaths, that's 3 rounds. Next time you're ready to inhale, 1, shape the moon. 2, down to land. 3, waves of the ocean. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon. 6, come into yourself. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, crescent moon. Right leg back. 10, back to shore. 11, wave of the ocean. 12, knees to the ground. Come back down and in. 1, shape the moon. 2, bowing down. 3, waves of the ocean. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon. 6, coming into yourself, folding forward and down. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, crescent moon. 10, back to shore. 11, wave of the ocean. 12, in and down, back to seed. In, rise and shape the moon. 2, bow forward. 3, wave of the ocean. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon. 6, coming into yourself. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, crescent moon. 10, back to shore. 11, wave of the ocean. 12, in and down, back to seed. 1, shape the moon. 2, bow down. 3, wave of the ocean. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon. 6, fold into yourself. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, crescent moon. 10, push back to land. 11, wave of the ocean. 12, knees to the ground. Come down to angry cat. Come in and down, back to seed. And then pause. Slow down the breath. Final 3 rounds. We'll have a little bit of variation with the arms. Next inhale, 1, rise, shape the moon. 2, bow down to the earth. 3, wave of the ocean. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon. This time we bring the hands, interlace them, hands to the back of the head. We rest and we push into the hands at the back of the skull. And then 6, folding forward as you come into yourself. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, back to crescent moon. Again, we use the hands behind the head, bring a little bit of weight. And then 10, back to land. 11, wave of the ocean. 12, back to seed. Come down and in. 1, shape the moon. 2, bow to the land. 3, wave of the ocean. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon. Hands to the back of the head. 6, come into yourself, folding forward. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, crescent moon. 10, push back to land. 11, wave of the ocean. 12, back to seed. We'll pause here just for a couple of breaths before we come into the final round. Feel the pulsation and the vibration of your heartbeat. Feel your breath in your body. So you're feeling your internal experience. Next inhale, 1, rise. 2, bow. 3, push through the water. 4, back to shore. 5, crescent moon. This time the back knee comes down. You raise the arms up. Right arm comes under left. And we take hold of the left wrist. You can also make a fist with the left hand and just begin to rotate the wrist. Then come in the other direction. Come to stillness, lift the elbows, lift the chin. And then coming down, release the hands, lift the back knee. 6, come into yourself, fold. 7, rise, full moon. 8, descend the moon. 9, crescent moon. Back knee down. You take the arms up, and then this time it's the right arm comes under the left. Right hand takes hold of left wrist. And we make a fist and we rotate. So I'm assuming I've done the wrong arm, so we'll bring the left arm under right arm on top. Yes. And now begin to rotate. So your body tells you I came off balance then because I crossed the wrong arm. And then lift in the elbows. Lift the chin. and then release down. So 10, we push back to land. 11, a wave of the ocean. 12, knees come down and tuck the toes, lift between the shoulders, lengthen lower back, come back to seat through and recant. And pause. Now choose to either stay where you are or you lift up and you take the knees wide and the arms forward. So you come into extended balasana. Forehead either to the ground or onto your arms or onto a cushion. Stack of books. Hands pressed down, lifting the forehead, walking the hands back to the knees, bringing the knees together, sitting in Vajrasana. Settle your shoulders, face soft. And bringing your hands to pray at your heart. And gentle bow to yourself, and I bow to you, and thank you for practicing with me and for giving yourself this time. Namaste.